Welcome back to PG-DND. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Tyson Child. Joined with me, we have
Jefferson Beatty, and I play Silas Grimhawk.
Zane Carroway, and I play Vilix Thrawn.
Connor Patten, and I play Xeno Xing.
Now, before we get started, we want to thank a few people. Now, again, these guys are not sponsors, but they provide an amazing service and they deserve a shout out. So first off, James RPG Art, who provides a lot of the art that we show, including the one that we're looking at currently. He has a lot of things for a lot of different campaigns, including a ton for Curse of Strahd. So please go check him out on Patreon and share the love with him. We also want to share the love with Tabletop Audio, who provides all of the music and sound effects that we use in our show. His service is free, and you can check him out on tabletopaudio.com. And also, you can support him on Patreon as well. We have both of the links to their Patreons in our description below. We also want to remind you that we have over 50 episodes of Season 1 of Theros.
That's right.
Go check it out.
Go binge it.
Yeah, seriously. While you're waiting for this to release every week, through the week, while you're at work or school or whatever, just listen to it. It's worth a listen. It's awesome.
It's totally different.
Yeah, it's very different feel. Jefferson's the DM, but it's very, very good. Go listen to it. Now, last time on Curse of Strahd, we began on the exit of the gates, and we were off to the races, literally, as Silas, Vilix, and Xeno began to run away from these wolves in kind of a fun game. And later, after Vilix won, they ran into a group of Vistani, a campsite of these wonderful people that they met. And they began talking with Stefan about many, many things, where Silas actually tried to get them to take in Vilix. They tried to get rid of Vilix.
Yeah, say it like it is.
I don't think I make a good dad, so sorry. Silas stands by his choice.
But then after a while, they left, where they then played the quiet game, where Vilix again kept winning. Very good at playing games. And he was able to ask many questions, and he asked very, very deep questions and had some really, really good, thoughtful conversation as the party walked along, where they then found a large manor, and they had some children come up to them and ask for help. They wanted the party to go into the basement to save their parents from a monster. And the party then claimed that they were monster hunters and charged into the home. And that is where we will begin today's session.
Cool.
So you guys, this is the opening or the entrance of this beautiful building that lies in front of you. The children are standing next to you.
I'm going to lean into Silas and say, "Monster hunters? Seriously?"
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We are monsters.
Oh, we just killed some. No, we just killed two creepy scarecrow things and something that threw its skin on me. So I would consider us very much monster hunters indeed.
We'll go with it.
Besides, if anyone here looks like a monster, I'm pretty sure it's most
It's
like
you.
Yeah, that's what I said. You.
Yeah, no, you.
Yeah, you.
Definitely not me, because I'm very normal looking.
Does he look normal compared to these kids?
No.
No.
He has like a yellow gold skin with these shaved down horns and like pointy ears. Like, these kids look like normal humans, and
Gotcha.
he is definitely a tiefling.
Definitely
Just without
not
the horns.
normal.
Not normal.
Where are these kids?
They're kind of just standing next to you guys. I don't have their tokens out, but
Do you, would you like to show us, or are we gonna go in ourselves?
we're actually pretty scared. If you could just go in for us, we'll come in when it's all safe, when it's
Sure.
all done.
Absolutely. I'm walking.
Why don't you go next, Felix? I'll follow behind.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys enter, sorry, let me move this real quick.
Y'all
I'm actually
coming?
having a little bit of a problem moving my
Move him straight through the
token
door.
around. Well, it's the fact that I don't have enough ports on my laptop because everything's run by a USB. So the mouse that I have is run by a USB, and so is my microphone. So I don't have like a way to
Okay, Silas,
To
slow
move
down. You
this-
gotta chill, okay?
Well,
move this.
yeah, where would you like to go? It's right there.
Oh, heck yeah, yeah. I just sure.
I can move you.
Can you
Okay,
can
so-
you always move? Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I can move you guys wherever. Okay, so you enter into a grand foyer. It is well lit, and there's an intricate rug that runs from one end of the room to the other. On the wall, to your right, hangs 4 paintings of important-looking people. In the middle of the painting is a shield that holds a family crest, and I actually am going to share that with you.
Cool.
Wunderbar. Beautiful. Look at that.
I made that myself.
Beautiful. I
Look
like
at
all
that.
the slash marks and scratch marks. It looks so good, Tyson.
Yeah, that took a while.
Took a while.
It took a while. Okay, and you see this this shield that holds the Durst family crest, as it says written on this on underneath it. It says Durst family.
Y'all know any Dursts?
Never met one.
Me
What's
neither.
a Durst?
Well, I think it's their family name.
Oh.
What about you,
Wonderful.
kid? What's your last name, kid?
My name, I'm Vilix Thrawn.
Thrawn. Do the Thrones know any Dursts?
I don't know.
Yeah. Me neither, kid.
I never had much family because I'm an orphan, and orphans don't have parents.
Have you never had parents?
Well, I mean, obviously, I did have parents at one point.
I just didn't know if orphans were parentless from the get-go.
No,
Yeah.
Silas might not know this, but yeah, you have parents, and then they die, or they go away, and then you're an orphan.
Oh, so you
Easy
ain't
out.
grown at the orphanage.
Interesting. Well, why don't we continue on into this basement?
Continue
Okay.
onward.
And as you enter this room, it opens up to like a main hall. The fire is blazing, and you hear the sound of laughter and clinking glasses coming from the door that is directly in front of you.
Well, perhaps those children were mistaken as I walk into that room.
I will follow after and just kind of like coming into the room.
Silas, chill down. I
Put
gotta
my,
explain things before you go running around.
and put my hands around the corner and, hello, anybody home?
Okay. And as you peek in, the second that you open the door, the sound stops. And you look in to find a well-lit, well-stocked dining room with a table full of food, but there's no person there. There's nothing that could have made those sounds.
I would like to walk up to the table. Am I able to, like, pull out my hand axe and cut the food?
Yeah. You pull out your hand axe and you're able to touch the food. You cut right through a turkey leg.
Interesting.
Y'all tell me how it tastes.
I don't know if I want to eat it, honestly.
What kind of food's on the table?
All sorts of food. This, Vilix, this is like the biggest feast that you've ever seen in your life. There's everything that you could have dreamed of. There's 4 kinds of pies. There's turkey and roast beef and like potatoes and rolls and your vegetables and everything you can imagine. The jams and the jellies are all out there.
Jams and the jellies. They're rich. They got jams and jellies.
Maybe
Is that pie?
let's
had
not
pie.
touch anything.
You've never had pie, kid? Everybody's had pie.
Mostly just soups and such.
Ah, orphanage.
Can I look around this room if there's like any hidden passages or any levers or buttons?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a investigation check.
That would be a 15.
15. Okay. So you kind of look around this room, and there's a large portrait in the back that depicts a scene of nature. There's a large deer that stands majestically on a hill.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of feel back behind it, and it's a painting that just hangs on the wall. You can kind of pull it forward, and the candles are lit on these beautiful candelabras, and you go up and you grab them and you maybe try to pull them, and they don't budge. But as you're kind of looking around,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that these intricate carvings into the walls on the in between the panels, there's depictions of like nature, and there's like some deer that are jumping around, and as you get closer you see that there's actually wolves hiding in the bushes, and there's animals that are being attacked by these beasts that you didn't see before, but you don't find any secret passages.
Do you all see this? Look at this painting. Right here, and I'll encircle the spot with my finger. Kind of an odd choice to have beasts hiding in the shadows.
Maybe. Is there an orphanage in this picture?
No, there's not an orphanage. It's all nature. There's not a building.
Okay.
Well, I don't hear any more voices coming from this room. Either that's a good sign or...
I wonder if we leave if we hear him again. What do y'all think?
Let's try it.
Well,
And
all right then.
I'll scurry out of the room.
Sure, I'll do the same.
Nope. Collide. Nope. Come on. Nope. There. Come on. Okay. Here we go. There we go.
I'm having some trouble there,
Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of scurry and just smack my turtle shell on everything as I'm walking out.
You're like leaving dents in the walls.
I turn and just like half the table just gets knocked onto the floor.
I shut the door when we leave.
The sounds do not return.
Well, that was short-lived.
But now we know. Let's continue
There's a
on.
door next to it. Maybe this leads downstairs.
Open it
I
up.
open it up.
Okay. You open up the closet is what it is. It's a closet. And there's several black cloaks that are hanging from hooks on the walls. And you also notice a top hat and a cane that sit on a high shelf at about eye level or so.
Fancy.
Very fancy. Can I reach out and grab the top hat
Mm-hmm. You can.
and the cane?
Mm-hmm. You
I want to put
grab.
I want to put it on my head. Does anything happen?
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh wow. 11.
An 11. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So as you put this on top of your head, you feel something kind of scurry around your head, and as you pull the hat off, you see that there is now a small rat that is in the top hat.
Look at this little guy. I'll reach down into the top hat and try and get it to crawl on my hand.
Okay, and it does.
Hello, friend. What's your name?
It just looks at you and goes,
Oh, look. Xeno's got a little rat as a friend, too. Maybe y'all can set up a play date with Squeaks.
He might like Squeaks. Maybe he can talk to Squeaks. Maybe Squeaks can talk to him. I'll hold out
Squeaks.
the rat towards Vilix.
Yeah, and Vilix will take Squeaks out of his pocket. What's his name, Squeaks? He says his
they
name's
both just
Fred.
kind of look at her and
Does the mouse squeak at all? Like, does Squeaks squeak and reply to you when you ask him what his name is?
No, I can just read his mind.
Oh.
Fantastic. Hello, Fred. How are you? I'm just gonna set him maybe like on my shoulder or something, see if he just hangs out.
okay, yeah, he just kind of hangs out for a little bit. Just for mechanical reasons, it is a hat of vermin, is what it's called. So
Ooh. A hat
What?
of vermin.
It tracks.
All right. I'll write that down. What about the cane? Cane do anything? Just a little weird cane.
yeah, well, how would you inspect this cane?
I want to take it, and I just want to, just kind of like I would if I had a nose, but I just move it in front of the two little slits in my face, and I just kind of sniff it, and then give it a little lick, and maybe chew on it a tiny bit.
Just when I think you can't get any stranger.
I don't really know what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
Do you ever?
And as you're kind of doing this little inspection, as it's right up close to your face, as you get to the end, you look down and you see that there's a slight gap in between the base of this cane and the pommel of it that is a golden depiction of a windmill. There's a slight gap in between those two things.
Okay, so I have a hat of vermin, you said.
Mm-hmm.
And this cane. Silas, Felix, you want to come look at this right here?
Sure.
What does it mean to you? And I'll hold out, kind of show him the little gap.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have any familiarity with these?
What's your passive insight, Xeno?
It would be, what, 10 plus my insight? Or plus my,
Mhm.
just my wisdom? Or do I add my proficiency?
You had your proficiency,
It would be 16.
16.
Yeah.
So as you kind of show it to these guys, you have the thought of, kind of, you think back into your history, and you have hidden quite a few things in bottles and stuff like that. And you know that sometimes when you hide something that's supposed to be flat, that sometimes it does leave a gap, but that just means that you can pop the cork off and see what's inside, essentially. And this kind of reminds you of that, of just a gap that you would have when closing a lid.
I'm going to bite onto one end of the gap, and I'm going to put my hands and my feet on the other end, and I'm going to pull. Like,
Okay. And as I kind of imagine you like get on the
Are you, like, back on your
ground.
yeah,
Toes
I sit
still?
on my
Yeah.
butt.
And you do this, and the base part of the cane slides off with your feet,
Mhm.
leaving in your mouth this long, thin blade
Whoa,
connected
now.
to the end of this pommel.
Wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I unbite on it, okay? I take a breath. Well, it looks
That's-
like the Durst family had a lot of secrets. First the painting, now this blade.
The painting wasn't secret. It was just hanging up in the dining room.
Yeah, but there was little beasties in the woods.
Okay. I don't see a problem with a man carrying around a cane sword.
I
It's
didn't
actually
say there was a
pretty-
problem with it. I just said they had secrets. I
like
You have to
love
protect yourself.
Yeah.
secrets.
what the kid said. Oh, you do love secrets, don't you, Xeno?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, figured. That tracks as well.
Upstairs or downstairs? There's a couple
That
more
doesn't-
doors here.
Yeah, I just say we just open all these doors.
That one goes into the dining room. What about the next one next to you?
I peer in as I open this door.
And it appears to be some sort of a kitchen.
We got a
of some
kitchen
kind.
of some kind.
A kitchen. I hurry and run inside.
Whoa, hey.
I start looking around for ingredients.
You find that this is mostly for preparing the food. There aren't many ingredients left out, mostly seasonings and stuff, but there's an oven, a cutting board, and also in the corner here, kind of over by Xeno,
Mm-hmm.
or not Xeno, Vilix, is a dumbwaiter. One of those.
What's wrong with him?
You can't speak,
Nice.
but it's,
Very
you know,
nice.
one of those cupboards that you would put food in and raise it up, and
Does it go up or does it go down?
Ooh.
it goes up.
How big is it?
It doesn't go down.
No, it doesn't go down.
How big is it?
Son of a.
It's a couple feet by a couple feet. It's fairly small, but a
Goodness.
small person could fit inside of it fairly easily, or a big person could maybe squeeze if they really wanted
A
to.
small person.
Hear
I
me
slide
out.
it open.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Vilix, you crawl inside there, and we send you to wherever it goes.
I was thinking the same thing.
You were really.
I was actually.
Well, you don't care for
You
the
couldn't
boy as
stop
much
me
as
if
I
you
thought you
wanted me
did.
to.
Look, I'm assuming it goes up, and this house is empty for now. Tell you what, let's go find where it lets out on the other floors, and then you can ride in it.
But what's
Because
Now
even
this sounds
better-
much more fun to me.
what's the fun in that without a little risk?
Okay.
Let's.
The kid's
if
old enough
I-
to decide.
I'm gonna go in, and if I get in trouble, something
Mhm.
creepy is up there, or
Mhm.
something spooks me a little bit. Maybe he doesn't want to be friends with me, or scream really loud, and then you'll know that I'm in trouble.
Can
Well, what if you screaming really loud is him just killing you, and then it's too late?
Then you'll know I'm in trouble.
then we cut our losses and run? I'm joking. We go get him.
How about we put the rat in?
How about
Fred seems like he wants a ride.
you hand that tooth to him? I can see what's going on from down here.
What tooth?
The tooth that I gave you that I ripped out of my mouth.
Wait, wait, I kind of feel my pockets. Oh, yeah, this. Oh, yeah.
You-
This.
You
Fine, all right. You're saying that he can talk to you through this.
I can talk to him, and then he can talk back once. Or I can view through it.
All right. Tell you what, kid. Let's check out what's on this first floor first, then we'll send you up.
All right,
Deal?
it's a deal.
All right. And I'll give you this tooth when you go up.
All
I
right.
put it back in my pocket.
Everybody shuffle out. I'm getting
Alright.
claustrophobic.
Hang on to it, man.
I open this door.
The back door.
Oh, it's, a back
It's
door.
pantry. There's a bunch of food and stuff back there.
Wonderful. I will just start grabbing random stuff.
Okay. And I mean there's like everything. There's like blocks of cheese and spices and bread and everything that you could ever want is just in this cupboard.
Sweet. I'm gonna just start grabbing a bunch of stuff. Cheeses,
'Kay.
breads.
Ooh, I'm gonna take some cheese and put it in my pocket for Squeaks to eat.
Nice.
Okay.
Just break off a big old chunk, stick it right
Some
in there.
squeaky cheese.
Pocket cheese.
Squeaky cheese. All right, and when I'm done, I'll come out and join you, Silas.
Okay, I open the last door, I believe. Are there dogs in here?
All right. So this oak paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. Padded chairs draped in animal furs are set around the room. 2 cabinets sit on either side of the room.
I'll go look through one of the cabinets on the other side, behind this wolf.
All right.
Is
That
this a chessboard?
Is
that
it like,
cabinet
Uh-huh.
is actually locked.
Either you know how to pick locks.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna walk up to it, and I'm gonna kick it really hard, and I'm gonna cast knock.
Okay.
You have to do like the secret knock.
Yeah, like go up, put my ear to it, kind of listen for a second, and then I just step back
Sniffy,
and
like,
kick it as hard as I can. Cast knock.
Okay, and remind me what knock does.
It pretty much automatically unlocks it.
Okay. And it makes a
Let
loud
me-
noise, right?
Yeah, let me pull up
That's
the
literally
spell.
all I know about the spell is that it unlocks things and makes a loud noise, but
Yeah,
I don't know if there's anything else.
I'll pull it up real quick and let you know.
Okay. All right.
Is this a chessboard, Tyson?
Yes, there appear to be. There's a chessboard sitting on the counter.
It says a target that is held by a mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked.
if it only does one of the locks. If it has multiple, creates a loud knock audible from as far as 300 feet away.
Okay. So as you kick this door, this loud crash as you kick it, and the lock falls to the floor.
Y'all hear that? Where'd that come from?
That came from me. I told you I know how to lockpick.
Well, thank you, I suppose.
Super quiet and sneaky, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Don't want to give away our position.
Nope, not at all. I just start going through the cabinet.
Okay, there.
Go ahead.
You find a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each. So 60 bolts.
Mm-hmm. Any of you keen to crossbows?
Not particularly.
Yeah, me neither.
I am.
Yeah? What
I
kind?
think.
What size?
Actually, hold on. Yeah, I actually, I have a hand crossbow, and I'll pull it out.
Oh, there you go. Yep,
And then
that's a
I fire it.
crossbow.
I'm
Where?
pretty good.
Where do you fire it?
I don't know, wherever I'm pointing.
Where are
A
you
wall.
pointing?
A wall somewhere where it's not going to hit you. Actually, yeah, it's in your direction a little
Alright,
bit.
that's fine.
I'm very safe. And then bam, it goes off. While I'm showing you.
Roll a d4, and 1 being this spot, 2, 3, 4.
So roll a 3.
Right? Yeah, so if
Yeah,
you roll a 3, it's
please
going to
roll a
hit
3.
him.
It's 2.
Did it roll?
A 2.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a 2.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, so you shoot it, and it sticks into this stuffed wolf.
Well, that's a good shot there, kid, but I think we need to work on your trigger safety a bit. Why don't you come
This
grab
is my
these?
safety. Maybe it needs some work.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Why don't you come grab these spare bolts that fit your bow? Get this one out of this doggy here. And I saw you eyeing this chessboard over here. You play?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good.
Well, I'd like to see it. Are there pieces there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Red or black? I mean, white or black?
Why? I was about to I was like, wait, what?
More of
We're
a checkers
playing
man
checkers.
myself. Yeah. That's what this
I'll
is, right?
be-
A checkerboard?
I'll be white.
All right. And I start setting out the pieces.
Okay, so I'm not gonna roleplay an entire game of chess, but
Heck no, that would take forever.
Why not? I think we should. Hyper-realism.
No.
but I want you guys. Are any of you proficient in like game
sets? I'm
sets?
proficient. in
I'm
playing
proficient in Ouija
cards.
boards.
You're not playing.
But no, not like games.
Okay,
I'm proficient in cards.
cards.
But that is a gaming set. I chose a gaming set and I chose playing cards.
Okay,
Yeah, so I
But
guess I'm not.
technically-
I don't think I am. I thought I was, but
so
I'm not.
both of you roll the why can't I think of the word like intelligence checks versus each other. Jeff, you can add your proficiency
Sweet.
due to your game. And
That's a 15.
Dang.
Ooh.
Oh man. I lost. I got an 11.
okay,
It's close, though.
yeah, so yeah, it's a close game, but in the end, Silas does win.
And that is checkmate.
You're pretty good. And I've played a lot. You had a lot of time to play
Yeah.
at the orphanage. Didn't have much to do.
Well, you see, your big problem was over here, and I point to the side of the board. I say, you left your king exposed because you were going after my queen. It's never a good idea to leave your friends. Something bad might happen.
I guess you're right.
Watch all sides. I think you'll do a little better next time.
All right, I'll try.
Okay. That was good. And just while we're waiting for Connor to return, you also do notice that there are on the side table, kind of by the fireplace, you see that there are some, there's a cat, like a vase of wine, some carved goblets, a pipe rack with a fancy pipe on it, and some candelabras. There's still the other cabinet that you guys haven't opened. But that's really the main points of interest in this room.
Okay, so there's a pipe on like a little pipe stand. Is there? I want to look around for like a little tobacco box somewhere.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, I open it up.
It's good.
Oh, I miss that smell. I'm gonna look around for a piece of paper.
Vilix goes over to the tobacco and sniffs it as well.
It smells bad.
Oh yeah, that smells really good.
What I say
miss
about
the smell as
kid.
well.
If it smells so good, why don't you roll one with me?
You don't find any paper, but you do find a deck of playing cards in the cabinet that you didn't check. So there's a deck of playing cards along with some wine glasses and stuff in that cabinet.
Cool. I want to examine the playing cards. Like, what do the suits look like? Like, what do the face cards look like? How's their design?
They're pretty like fancy and intricate. Each one is very, very different from the other. You've never seen cards like this, but essentially they are just playing cards that you're used to. They're just really, really nice. The queen is like this elven beauty, and the king is, they're just like these really, really mystical versions of cards that you're used to.
Cool.
I'd like to inspect the animals.
Okay.
Do I find anything of interest?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an investigation. Wow.
A natural 20.
Okay, you look at these wolves, and you know they are very, very well tailored is the word I want to use. Stuffed wolves, but they are stuffed. They're dead, but it's very well done. I mean, they almost look real.
Wow, that's very helpful.
Sorry, I apologize.
No, you're
to all
good.
the viewers, I just had a baby a couple days ago. So, well, I didn't have the baby, but
you had a baby?
Yeah. So if I'm going in and out, luckily it hasn't happened too much, but my attention was needed elsewhere. So thank you for just continuing on.
No worries. I'm over here. We found some tobacco, some playing cards, and some fancy wolves.
And I found that the wolves were stuffed.
Not real, then?
Well,
Nope,
real,
they
I'm
are
sure,
under
but
close
taxidermied is the word.
investigation. They are not real anymore.
Well, should we continue on? Have you any of you seen a basement door?
Nah,
I've seen no
not
basement.
yet.
No.
Should we go ask the kids where it is?
Yes.
Let's go ask them where it's
Absolutely.
at.
Sure, yeah.
It might be
all
helpful.
right.
I want to head back out the front door.
Okay, and as you get
Oh, sorry.
right here, the
Uh-huh.
door is locked.
Silas, Vilix, did either of
Yeah.
you lock the door?
Not that I can remember. Why don't you guys use your kicky thing?
I don't know if I can do it again today.
What is that supposed to mean?
That means that if did those kids trick us? Are we too trusting? We are way too trusting.
No, you're jumping over the fact that you say you can only do it one a day.
Well, listen, it's not like I can just.
Seems a little arbitrary.
Oh, you're welcome for doing it once. I didn't see you making any moves to get that open. Well, I suppose backwards isn't an option, so let's move forwards. Upwards.
Yeah.
Do we click up?
You should be able to just click on the up, and it should take you there.
It took me up.
Yep. I'm up.
But where
And then I went right back down.
where is up?
I'm up.
Like I went up, I clicked up,
Yeah,
and
we're here.
my character went away, but I can't see my character.
Oh, well, your
I
character's
see a
here on the
character.
second floor. Here.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll just pull you guys there.
Thank you.
Okay. So this first room that you guys come up on. So the large upper hall opens up. There are 4 suits of armor guards that appear to be guarding both doors on either side. A large painting hangs above the fireplace. The painting depicts a family, a stoic father, a beautiful mother, and 2 children. You recognize the children as the 2 that talked to you outside.
Mm-hmm.
At the bottom of the painting, there are names etched into the frame. The names are Gustav, Elizabeth,
Mm-hmm.
Rosavalda, and Thornbolt.
I think these are the kids. These must be them parents.
And you also hear music coming from the door that Xeno is currently standing next to.
Y'all hear that too?
I do.
It's not unlike the dining room.
Should we just wait a minute before we open the door and see if it goes away?
Okay.
Wait a minute. Does it go away, or does it just
No,
continue?
the music continues.
Do all of these suits of armor look the same?
So, yeah, the suits of armor, they're actually they have spears and helmets, and on the helmets they're actually shaped like the head of a wolf. So they're really, really fancy. They've got gold lining in them. They're very nice suits of armor, but they don't appear as if they've ever been used for anything other than decoration.
Fancy place.
You know, I would be lying if I said I'm not a little creeped out right now. It's like being in a real haunted house.
Do you think the Keats were ghost Keats?
I think they were tricking us.
That's mean.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think? Why do you think they treat us?
Because
I
they
don't
want
know.
our souls. Definitely.
I'm not so
Does-
sure we have souls, but
Yeah, does Silas even have a soul?
Of course
I'm pretty
he
sure
does.
I do, and I'm pretty sure
Kid, why
Xeno
you-
does.
kid, why are you targeting me?
I just don't see one in there, and I start
There's-
looking around, like trying to look through like the holes in your bones.
Get out of here.
Um,
You don't think I have a soul? And then I look and gesture over to Xeno, but this wrapped up mummy looking voodoo doll of a turtle has a soul.
I'm not a turtle.
My point exactly. He pulled a tooth out of his mouth yesterday and says he can talk to you with it. If anybody doesn't
Are
have
you
a
a tortoise?
soul here, I think it's like an all squares or rectangles sort of deal here. Turtles and tortoises and such.
I'm a patched together mismatch of components. And I'll glance over to Silas.
Being puppeted by who?
The world may never know. Which door
A
first?
little man.
Vilix, pick a number
Say a
1
little
to
man.
20.
17.
17. We should go to this door that Vilix and I are standing by. Let's do
All
this
right.
one first.
We
How did
coming
that make
in,
any s-
and I walk in.
Okay.
Well,
And
kid, wait.
same and same as downstairs, immediately as you open the door, the music stops.
That's uncomfortable. Well, anything to report?
And-
I want to look
Yeah.
around and see if
Okay.
there's any sheet music.
There is some sitting on the piano, some sheet music.
Can I read what the title of the music is?
It is
Welcome to Barovia by Strahd. You're never
No.
leaving.
it's called Dance of the Skeletons.
That's good. That's good, Tyson. You just thought of that. That's impressive.
I did. And
I feel
as you're
targeted.
you're reading this music, you hear
Hold on, guys. My computer, it's so dumb. At 1 a.m., it does a hard restart. This computer will start software maintenance in 5 minutes. Save your work and log off now.
can you
It doesn't give you an
can
option.
you
It's
stop
just like
it?
sign
No,
off.
It just says OK or X, and then it will kick me off because I've done this before.
What?
Yeah.
Well, we might just have to deal with it, and then you'd rejoin when you come back.
Okay. All right, Dance of the Skeletons.
This episode's going swimmingly. This is
It-
awesome. It's never been better.
It's going
Tonight's
never
been
been
so
better.
so
great.
good.
Dude.
Dance of the Skeletons.
Okay. So, and as you get the sheet music, you actually hear the whimpering of a small animal coming from underneath the piano.
I lean down and look underneath.
And you see a small dog
Whoa, whoa.
sitting under the piano that looks scared.
It's all right, little buddy. I ain't gonna hurt you.
I don't know if we can trust it.
Shh. Come here. And I kind of
Could be a narc.
hold my hand out slowly for him to hopefully come and sniff.
Yeah, and at first he kind of is pulled back as he doesn't know what you're doing, but as you put your hand out, he comes up and sniffs you and then begins licking your fingers.
Good boy. And I kind of scratch behind his ears and then slowly pull him out from under the piano.
And he has a collar that he's
Mhm.
wearing, and with a little golden button on it, it says Lancelot.
Lancelot. Well, ain't that a charming name? And I kind of come up from under the piano It's like, now we all got a pet. Vilix, you got your cute little mouse. Xeno, you got your dirty, ugly rat. And I got this cute dog.
Well, you're gonna keep it then.
Well,
How do we know it's not
For
a
now.
spy?
how do I know you're not
It could be a ghost dog. Just like the kids.
There's only one way to find out. I'll pull out my hand axe.
Well, hey, take it easy.
What?
You kill your rat first, and then we'll go talk about the dog.
I pull out the. Is the rat still on my shoulder? Is it just chilling there?
It's kind of made its way into your.
This is
no!
We've never
We
done
almost hit your
better.
house.
We've never done better. This is the best.
This
Jefferson
is
has a
just the
closet.
smoothest episode.
Yeah, this is the smoothest episode.
The rat is in your shell.
Okay. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna hurt the dog,
That's what I thought.
but keep it away from me. I don't trust it.
I don't want you anywhere near my dog.
Oh, your dog.
The dog. Ain't that rat Lance a lot? Hey, Vilix, you want to come pet this dog?
I want to look around
Uh,
this. Go ahead.
No, I wanted to come over here and play the piano. Hey, Silas, does this make you want to dance? And then I start pressing random keys.
And it sounds terrible.
Oh, yeah.
I just stare at him. It in fact does not.
And,
Well,
and
this music is a liar.
as you're banging on the piano, the harp actually plucks kind of a like a mad chord.
Is the harp this thing right here?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, how about we don't do that?
that wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
I was talking to Vilix.
What'd you do?
He was playing the piano. I think the harp.
Quite beautifully.
Is there any?
Maybe I should go play the harp.
Is there any like wolf head depictions of anything in this room? On the ceilings, on the walls, on a candelabra? Is there anything around that?
Yeah, you see, similar to downstairs in the kitchen, the molding along the wall depicts these. Again, it's scenes of nature, but instead it's people dancing out in the nature, and you see as you get closer that it's not people, but it's skeletons and corpses that appear to be dancing and screaming.
Dance of the skeletons.
Maybe the harp will make Silas dance. And then I play the harp.
Well, I haven't done this in a while. Actually, I've never done this. Can I try and like play the first couple notes? Or see if I can understand how to play this Dance of the Skeletons at all?
Of the sheet music?
With knowing that I don't really play musical instruments aside from my death whistle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so first off, Vilix, again, you strum this harp, and it's actually not as bad as the piano because you strum it, and so it's like and so nothing actually happens. But then Xeno, you go over, and though you don't know how to play other instruments, you have an affinitive to performing and to create things. And so music seems to come fairly natural to you, regardless of training. And you can try to play the song from the sheet music.
Okay.
But you don't necessarily know where the notes are, but you can try to play the song, or you can try to improvise something that just feels correct.
I'm going to try and
I want to try and play the sheet music.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a performance. I'm going to say with disadvantage.
For sure. That's cocked. 15, and that's a 4. So that's a total of 10.
Okay. So you kind of sit and look at it for a little bit, and you kind of play a few notes, and you're like, okay, this is an A, this is a B. You kind of figure some things out, and you think you have a general grasp of it, and you can pluck your way through what you think is
Okay.
this dance, this song.
Does anything happen?
And nothing really happens as you kind of do this. But then as you stop, you almost hear something faint, as if music was dimming.
Did you hear that there at the end? It almost sounded like a reverberation. I wonder what it means. I'm really curious about this other room, Vilix.
Yeah, so am I.
How about you go open the door and I'll wait behind you.
Okay.
Go on then, be brave.
I'm always brave. Duh. How do I get out of this room? There we go.
You got this. I believe in you.
Can you
Ugh.
guys see, did
Get the
Jeff
dog
log
away
off
from
for
me.
you guys?
Yeah, he's off.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't just me.
Hopefully we don't run into that same issue though of him. Oh, okay, it does show him actually gone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't see him in here.
All right, Felix, you want to do the honors of opening the door?
The same door or the other doors?
The door we're in front of. The new one. The unknown.
The new one. Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Before Jeff's back and can tell you otherwise.
You open the door. What do we see?
So you see what appears to be a library. Red velvet drapes cover the windows. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance, and a fireplace to the side, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a hill. Situated in corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs, and floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. And there's a rolling ladder that you would see in a library as well along the wall.
Felix definitely goes and climbs the ladder. Where is it? Is it on the other side here?
I don't think I have a letter actually in here, but it's right here. So you climb the
wherever it
ladder
is.
up to the top of the bookshelf.
Is it one of the rolly ones where it like goes
Mhm.
across?
It is.
Absolutely. He pushes himself off and rolls across.
And you roll all the way to the other side, and it hits and kind of clunk clunk.
I would love to go around and start going through this desk.
Okay. Perfect. So on top of the desk, you find an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a pen quill, a tinder box, a letter kit. Sorry, I'm going over this fast. So a lamp, writing supplies, essentially, tinderbox.
Okay.
There's like a wax seal
I'll definitely
and-
take that.
and there's a seal press as well that has the family Durst insignia on it, and
Go ahead. Keep going.
there's a painting of a large black dog with the name Sophix or Sophaxis etched in the frame. And then there is a journal that sits at the center of the desk.
Ooh, let's read the journal.
Definitely will open up that journal.
Okay. As you begin to skim through this large leather-bound book, you find that at first it's nothing more than a common journal. It depicts short entries of daily life along with work logs talking about, quote unquote, the Durst Milling Company and its many day-to-day dealings. As you continue flipping through, it talks about the land being taken over by a new ruler named Count von Zarovich. The Durst Company continues to flourish for a short time, but soon begins to go downhill. You quickly find a page where there is only one phrase scratched across the entirety of the journal.
Mm-hmm.
The darkness has entered into the house. The remaining pages are ripped out.
Ooh. How many pages?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
There's windows right here, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, there's real quick. Did you look? There's also stuff in the desk if you would like to go in the desk.
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
Okay, you find an iron key.
Okay.
I figured that you were trying to be thorough, so.
Yeah, I was. I'll take out a little piece of what I got. What do I got? All right, I don't really have string or anything. I'll just take the key, put it inside. Tell Vilix, we're looking for a door. Keep your eyes open. And then I'll take that oil lamp and I'll throw it at the window as hard as I can. It's not lit, is it?
No, it's lit.
Okay.
What the?
I will put it out and then I will throw it at the.
And then throw it at the door.
Throw it at the.
Just
I want to throw it at the
Molotov
window.
cocktail this place.
I want to try and
You wanna
break the window.
Okay, and you get this lamp, and you chuck it as hard as you can at the door or at the window, and the window cracks into a million pieces, and then you see it slowly as it heals itself back to a pristine window.
What the heck?
Exactly what I thought. This place is the monster. We're in it.
What do you mean?
I mean,
This monster has really nice taste.
I think the house is alive. And there's still no basement. No sign of a
It's very-
basement.
Very classy monster.
And we're going in the complete opposite direction. Help me search these bookshelves really quick, Vilix, if you would be so kind. Anything that looks important.
Okay.
And start just going through the bookshelves really, really quick. See if we can find anything useful.
Okay, you find there's a ton of books. There's books on history and warfare and poetry and fictional books and alchemy and everything you can think of. You do notice that there is one book called The Life of Xeno.
What? Does Xeno find it, or what do I find it? I'm assuming Xeno
Xeno
does.
finds it.
Um. Does it have a cover art or anything, or it's just the title?
It's just the title.
That's uncomfortable. I'm gonna just put that inside my turtle shell.
Okay.
I'm not really finding anything. These books are kind of boring.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't find anything. We should probably just go.
So Vilix, as you're searching through the books, you see the same thing. You find that there are many books about history. There's some atlases. There's everything you could think of.
Boring.
And then, as you're pulling these books randomly off of the shelf, one of the books clicks and doesn't come off the wall. And you hear, coming back behind the bookshelf in this far corner, you hear a as this trap or this secret door opens up.
You did it. You're brilliant. You have.
I told you you'd find it.
You have so much potential.
I do.
Well, I suppose I'll go first on this one, since you went first last time. I'll brace myself and open up this little secret hidden passageway.
Okay. And the bookshelf swings open, reveals a small room. In the room, you see a small bookshelf containing a few books. You see a heavy wooden chest that's half opened, and a skeleton wearing leather armor lying on top of the shelf, or on top of the chest, with 3 darts sticking out of its chest.
Is the skeleton like laying face first on the chest?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess what happened here. Can I go? First of all, I'm gonna tell Vilix, don't touch the chest.
Why not?
I think it might be trapped. I think it killed that person, if I'm being
A
honest.
booby trap?
Yes. I will make my way over to the chest and begin to inspect it. Look for any traps that have maybe been triggered without... I don't want to move it or anything, but just see if I can see anything.
Are you proficient in thieves' tools?
No.
No?
No, I am
Okay.
not.
Then go ahead and just roll me a generic investigation.
That is a 21.
Okay. Yeah, you look at this chest and you see that there has definitely been a dart trap that was sprung. But aside from that, it doesn't appear to be booby trapped in any way.
Welcome back, Silas. I found... Oh, he's...
He's
Okay,
here.
he's here.
I see him.
I found a book.
I
It
don't-
opened up a secret room.
I don't see him now.
Yeah. I'm standing in a room.
Can
And
you guys hear Jefferson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeff, if you want to control the dog is following you currently.
Can you not hear him, Connor?
No.
Okay. Well, we definitely need to fix that.
Okay, let's take a pause real quick. Yeah, I've got everyone.
This is
Right
so
now.
why? I just don't understand why it's like so insistent to just continue to have this problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say school computers. I remember we had to deal with that. It was in our lab. It was Wednesday nights, and they like if you didn't have your stuff saved somewhere aside from the computer itself, like it would just erase it. It was terrible. Yeah.
and it restarted. So I'm pretty sure Saturday nights at 1 a.m. is when it does its system update. He's back.
Can everyone see Connor?
I can
Okay.
see him.
Everybody
Yeah.
Can you
can
see everybody, Connor?
Yeah, yeah.
we're good.
I can hear him too.
Perfect.
Okay, let's
Sweet.
do this.
Okay.
The boys are back in town.
We found this library. We searched it. Found a journal. I didn't tell anybody. I found a book that said The Life of Xeno. Vilix found a book that says The Life of Vilix, right?
I want to
No,
find a
No, he
book.
didn't.
Oh, he didn't.
didn't.
Oh no,
He found the secret
he
door.
found a secret lever.
Yes.
On one of the
and
books.
there is a skeleton face first with darts in its chest over this half-opened chest, and I investigated it, and it seems like a dart trap, and that's kind of where we are.
All right.
Can I search the skelly?
Hands off.
He might have stuff in his pocket.
Yeah, you want to go check out the skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay, so most of his stuff is completely covered in rust and just aged, like just gone. It's basically just like threads of what remained. So most of the stuff that he's wearing is not usable. But in his pack, you find a little wand of some kind. And in his hands, you find a letter.
Look, I found a stick.
Maybe the dog wants to play fetch.
It is a very fancy looking stick. Clearly not just a stick.
A very fancy stick.
Let me have a
Maybe
look
the
at
dog
it.
wants to play fancy fetch. Isn't that right, Lancelot? And I scratch him behind the ears.
He gets super
You
excited.
want to check it out, Xeno?
Let me see it. See if I've ever seen anything like it before. I'll take
Let
it.
me try. And then I sniff it like I saw
Mhm.
Xeno sniff
Excellent.
the key.
Get a taste.
It smells fancy.
Smells fancy. That's good. That's good.
Here,
Yeah.
Zane, roll me an Arcana.
Right. An 11.
An 11. As you're licking this thing, you can somehow sense that it tastes magical. And you have no idea how. But maybe Xeno knows what he's doing.
What'd you learn?
Taste fancy.
What kind of fancy?
Magic fancy.
You're correct. Felix, you really are quite the prodigy, aren't you?
Of course I am.
So, what do we do now? Should we open the chest?
I don't know. Wave the stick around, I guess. Does anything happen? I say, abracadabra?
As you wave
Alakazam?
the stick, the door that you opened, the mechanism clicks again, and goes.
Do it again.
Alakazam?
And the door again, it clicks.
Pretty neat. I would like to go over and open this chest.
I wave the wand at the chest.
Ooh.
And the lock on the chest opens.
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really good at this magic stuff.
What is that? Like a wand of opening or something?
Oh, I think it's a stick of opening.
I think you should hold on to that. Great find, Vilix.
That's definitely a stick of make stuff not close no more.
That's right. Stick of Alakazam.
You stole the words right out of my mouth.
I don't know, right? I ain't been one for fancy words, but
This-
that
yeah,
sounded pretty
this is
good.
The stick of not closed anymore.
What is inside this chest as I open it
So-
up?
Yes, inside the chest, it contains 3 blank books with black leather covers. Just because I don't want to have to remember this. They're each worth about 25 gold each, or so, the books.
Okay.
3 spell scrolls that you notice are Bless, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon. And then
Okay.
you also notice some very fancy looking documents. And I will send them your way real quick.
Okay. It was bless, spiritual weapon, and what was the other one?
Protection from Poison.
Okay.
I wrote down in my equipment, stick of not closed anymore.
I love it.
That's
oh
so
my
good.
gosh! I just realized I'm using my pen in my inventory. Good thing it's not
Oh,
on my
no.
character sheet, but
Just for note keeping, it's called the Wand of Secrets.
ooh.
But I like stick of whatever you had way better. But just so we
Stick
know
of
what
not
it
closed
does.
anymore?
Stick of not
Yes.
closed anymore, as coined by Silas Grimhawk.
Ooh.
Called the Wand of Secrets.
Wand of
But-
Secrets. Just any, like, I don't know what it does exactly, but
It, because you basically figured it out, I'll just tell you. So as an
Okay.
action, you can expend one of the charges. It holds 3 charges, so currently it holds 0. And it, if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you. But I'm basically going to have it be that it essentially can open secret things for you. And I if there's not a secret thing within 30 feet of you, I'm not going to have it expend a charge.
That's fair, yeah.
Unless that becomes a nuisance.
gotcha.
But I think it's kind of dumb that you have to walk into a room and be like, I spend a charge, but yeah. So if you guys use it wisely, I don't really care. but
Okay.
It does have 3 charges.
Every single room we walk
I know,
in.
like if you're every room you're doing, then I'm like, okay, then we'll do the charges. But if you're not, then-
Valentin Deminsky.
yeah, so
This is the will and deed of Gustav and Elizabeth. You know, we could probably make some money selling this house to somebody.
Or we could
If
just
his
give it to
house
them after we
is
save
a
them from the
monster.
monster. What are you saying, kid?
Does this mean we own the monster? If
The
this
house, the house is not the monster.
It might be. How do you know that for sure?
yeah, you don't.
The
know.
house is alive. I broke a window and we watched the window put itself back together.
It don't mean it's alive. Mean it might be magic.
It does mean that something suspicious is going on.
I agree. Indeed, it does.
Well, onwards and upwards.
Vilix.
Well, there's another.
Oh, Vilix, did you do anything with the letter that the skeleton was holding?
Oh, I thought that was the letter that was on the screen. The screen. The deed. Is it
No,
different?
there. That was in the chest.
No, I think he just went straight
Oh,
for
I
the
see.
stick.
Then yes, I
Yeah, you went
I
straight
was
for
gonna
the
look
stick.
at that. Yeah. I'll pick up the note as well. See what's on that.
My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent by the dark powers of this land. I have come to lead you on a path of immortality. It matters not to me how many sacrifices your followers offer in my name. Know that you are not the ones who brought me in. Holy cow, brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent, you abandoned loved for madness, cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from oh my gosh, I cannot read. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. However, you will serve a far greater purpose for me, that of which you know not. For that I will gift you what you deserve, that of which you have yet to obtain. Expect my visit shortly. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Verovich.
Von Verovich.
I wonder who his pathetic servant was, whoever let the darkness into this house. What did that other letter, the journal, it said, the darkness has entered into the house. Well, we need to find the darkness first.
This guy doesn't sound very nice.
Not at all, but for some reason those other people liked Strahd. I don't know. Hard to say.
Come on, Lancelot.
Let's go upstairs. I think this room
there's
is...
another door in here.
Another one, huh?
Sounds very mean.
Open it up.
I do.
And this room appears to be a servant's room. There's nothing fancy about it. There's beds. They both have foot lockers at the bottom of them, and the dumbwaiter from downstairs also has an entrance here.
Can I open up the dumbwaiter and does it continue upwards?
It does.
Let's send the kid.
It's not.
You were all for it before.
I know. And then we all forgot about it until we got on this floor, which I was happy about. Listen here, kid. Tell you what, this will be your escape route. If things start turning sideways, you can hop in here and head down and leave if you can, or at least hide.
The box for the dumbwaiter is on the first floor, however.
Yeah.
Could he pull it up from here though?
Mm-hmm. It has a little rope that you can like.
Yeah, we'll just pull it up to whatever floor we're on.
Let's pull it up to the 3rd floor.
All right, because we're headed there next.
Yeah. And then
Alright.
I'd really quick, not thoroughly, I would love to go through these foot lockers, just open them and just see if there's anything, any papers is really what I'm looking for.
Okay. Yeah, and it's mostly just servants' uniforms.
Okay, perfect. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, onwards and upwards, Silas. Care to lead the way?
Happy to.
Oh no, the dog got left behind. Hey, that time it worked. Nice. Ooh, ooh.
All right. Okay. You see, as you head up these stairs, that as soon as you reach the 3rd floor. Here, Jeff.
Just wait. Just be patient.
That's
Just chill.
all I wanted. Is to get off the stairs.
Okay. So, you see that as you reach this floor, this third floor, that everything around you begins to melt away, showing its true form. The drapes rip, the tapestries rot. The floor begins to mold in front of you. Cobwebs and dust now litter the once clean halls. Things were not as they seemed, but now there is no hiding what they truly are. Dead. Welcome to Death House. And that is where we'll end this session.
No.
Death house.
What's the death house?
Not death house.
It's not even a haunted house.
Not good.
I knew it. I knew the house was alive. See?
The house is not alive.
The house is truly dead.
It's
All
a
right.
house.
Is it? It's a scarecrow. Is it? We'll,
Touche.
we'll talk about this more next session.
In the after
won't
show.
we? Yeah, in the after show.
Okay, well, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us.
We love you. Follow us, subscribe, leave a review. You know all the things to do.
Like and subscribe, all that jazz. We
Yep.
love you.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Fare thee well.